Okay, we're going to talk about translating expressions, and then we'll talk about this for equations later. So we did this one in Unit 1, but you were still having trouble, so we're going to make sure that you go through it. First of all, I want you to look at these words and make sure you know, like twice is 2 times, doubled is 2 times, tripled is 3 times. When you have than, from, or to, that means that it goes after that, what's happening. Okay, so the sum of 3 and an unknown number. So sum is addition, so 3 plus x. Now you can use any variable here, but we're just going to use x throughout this whole thing. 3 less than. Okay, we're using the than, it's less, so that's subtracting, so the 3 goes after that. So x minus 3. A number doubled. Okay, doubled again is 2 times, so that's going to be 2x reduced by 5. The number of 5 increased, that means addition, 3 times a number. The product, so product means multiplication, of 3 and an unknown number diminished by 8. 4 subtracted from, so there's that word from, so that means the 4 is going to go after, so x minus 4. The quotient, quotient is division, a number tripled, so the quotient of a number tripled and 6. Now in this case, normally you would simplify, but we want this to look just like the wording that's in the problem, so do not simplify. All right, 3 times the sum, so I'm multiplying it times the sum of something, a number and 4. So we've got to make sure that we put parentheses around it, so 3, we'll do the addition first, and then 3 times the sum. The only way to make the addition first is to put parentheses around it, because if you wrote it like this, 3 times the number and 4 like that, then that would just be 3 times the number, but it wouldn't be times the sum of the number and 4. So this would not be correct. All right, 10 subtracted from. So that's going to be minus 10, twice a number, 2x. Okay, so here we're going to get just a little bit more detailed. So we're going to have a couple more like this and a little bit more detailed. Convert the following phrases into sentence algebraic expression. 4 of a number. The word of means multiplication. So that's going to be 4x increased by 7. Twice the total of a number in 3. So I need to do the total of a number in 3 and then multiply it times 2. So in those cases, you have to put parentheses to make the addition go first. All right, 9 decreased by. 9 decreased by. So here, 9 is getting smaller by something. So 9 decreased by. So what's it being decreased by? A number cubed. So that's going to be x cubed. Okay, so here we're going a little bit more in depth. Lori is 4 years younger than Sean. Write an expression that represents Lori's age in relation to Sean. So we can't just write the expression here because we have 2 unknowns. We don't know Lori's age, we don't know Sean's age, so we have to say Sean is x, and then Lori, she's 4 years younger than Sean, so that would be x minus 4. All right, Jennifer is 1 year older than twice Zach's age. Write an expression that represents Jennifer's age in relation to Zach. So again, I need to say Zach equals x, and then Jennifer, what will they equal in relation to Zach? So Jennifer is 1 year older, so that's going to be plus 1, than twice Zach's age. So twice Zach's age. So 2 times plus 1. Okay. Jerry worked 2 hours less than 4 times as many hours as Katrina worked. Write an expression that represents the number of hours Jerry worked in relationship to Katrina. So if Katrina worked X amount of hours, then Jerry is going to work 2 hours less than, so that's going to be minus 2, 4 times as many hours as Katrina, so 4x. And we'll be doing equations like this soon, so make sure you understand these expressions. In a given rectangle, oh, that tells me I might want to draw a rectangle. The shorter side is 2 units less than the longer side. If we get the longer side to be represented as the variable x, create an expression that represents the perimeter. Oh, this has got multiple steps, okay? So the longer side can be represented as x. So we let the longer side be x. So this is going to be x, okay? Either one of these are going to be x. The shorter side is 2 less than the longer side. So that's going to be less than means the 2 comes after. So x minus 2. Okay, we need to represent the perimeter. So we're going to find the perimeter, we add up all the sides. So we're going to have x plus x minus 2 plus x minus 2 equals the perimeter. Okay, so add up all the sides. X plus x, x minus 2, x minus 2. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4x, negative 2, and negative 2. Remember, if the signs are the same, you add the numbers, keep the sign. 2 plus 2 is 4, so negative 4 equals the perimeter. Then if I knew what x was, I could find the perimeter of this rectangle. All right, Andrea, let's move this up a little bit. Andrea is 3 times older than Eliza. Susie is 4 years older than Eliza. If Eliza's age can be represented by x, oh, let's write that down. Eliza equals x. Create an expression that represents the combined age of all 3 girls. Okay? So let's look at Andrea next. We know Eliza's x because it told me that in the problem. So Andrea is 3 times older than Eliza. So that would be 3x. Then we have Susie. She's 4 years older than Eliza. So we have to go back up here. Eliza's x, 4 years older, would be x plus 4. Now we want to know the combined age. So that would be x plus 3x plus x plus 4. 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5, plus 4. So the girls' combined age is 5x plus 4.